been hacked! How could this have happened? They might have got your IP when you were browsing for those dodgy movie streams last week. Did you hide your IP with a proxy or a VPN? A what? Ah, that's what I thought. Well, they're actually very similar, but there's also some key differences. Let me tell you about them. One of the most common methods to stay safe online is by masking your IP. There are many reasons that you might want to hide your IP and your digital activities, such as privacy, hiding your geographical location, preventing web tracking, avoiding a digital footprint, or to bypass any content filters, bans, or blacklists. Both VPNs and proxies can protect you online, but what are the differences between them, and which one is the best to use? Today, we're going to compare a proxy versus a VPN. What is a proxy? Most of us know what a VPN is. They've become increasingly common, with VPNs like NordVPN and Surfshark all over the internet as a popular way to access streaming services abroad, amongst other reasons. But you might not have come across a proxy. Put simply, a proxy server acts as a gateway between you and the internet. It's an intermediary server separating end users from the websites they browse, thus hiding the user's IP address. There are three main types of proxies: SOCKS 5, HTTP, transparent. And they have a few differences that you need to know about. SOCKS 5 isn't just 5 socks attached to your router. It's a versatile proxy that is often used for things like file sharing, video streaming, and online gaming. HTTP is a faster type of proxy commonly used to access geo-restricted websites. Transparent proxies take a different approach and are most frequently used by organizations, particularly libraries and schools, to prevent access to certain sites, and are so called because the client is usually unaware of the proxy firewall. When you're looking to stay safe online, the most popular proxies to use are SOCKS 5 and HTTP. So let's take a look at the key differences and similarities between proxies and VPNs. First, let's take a look at some of the differences. 1. Encryption. A proxy only hides your IP, not your activity. A good VPN fully encrypts your online activities, while a proxy will only encrypt your IP, and not all of the traffic that goes through it, which means that your activities will still be partly visible if you use a proxy. 2. Coverage. With a VPN, all traffic and all apps you use go through the VPN unless you set a specific exception. With a proxy, however, it's the reverse. They are configured on an individual level to each app or usage. 3. Paid versus free and data logs. These two factors go hand in hand, and here's why. Most proxies are free, but often use ads to make money, so they log your data in order to generate that ad revenue. VPNs usually offer a paid service and go out of their way not to take any logs of your traffic. So proxies are free, but take logs, and VPNs are paid, but don't log anything. There's one final difference between some and not others, and that's those who have subscribed to the channel and those who haven't. Don't be one of those who hasn't. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Which brings us to the similarities between VPNs and proxies. The first similarity is 1. Hiding IP addresses. Both proxies and VPNs will encrypt your IP address as standard, hiding it from any nefarious ne'er-do-wells. This means that you can keep your user identity private, hide your location, and avoid leaving a digital footprint. 2. Streaming service compatibility. You can still watch your favorite Netflix shows on either VPNs or proxies. Both have the same principle of using a proxy server in a different location, so that you can access streaming services from your home country, even if you're on holiday abroad. What more is there to like? How about this video? Hit that thumbs up button. 3. Geo restrictions. Whether you're getting around streaming restrictions or government blocks, both VPNs and proxies get the job done. This is particularly useful for country-specific blocks where certain topics and services are banned, but you need to get around them. Finally, 4. Slowing down browsing speeds. Both proxies and VPNs will slow down your browsing speeds just a little, as taking the traffic through an additional server to mask your IP adds that extra processing layer, which can mean it takes a little bit longer to load content as you browse. Proxy connections tends to be even slower than VPN connections, but this does depend on the VPN you choose. Let's summarize the similarities and differences. Both proxies and VPNs will hide your IP, allow you to use streaming services, and change your location, but at the cost of a little browsing speed. However, VPNs offer more encryption than proxies. VPNs provide overall coverage, whereas a proxy is individually assigned. And there are big differences between costs and data logging. While a proxy is free, it comes at the expense of your data being used for ads. So, which one is right for you? If you need a cheap, one-time use option, then a proxy could be an excellent and cost-effective choice. However, for everything else, including regular use, a VPN is the safest and most secure way to go. A VPN simply offers everything a proxy does and much, much more, which makes it the best option in the vast majority of cases. As for which one, well, we would highly recommend NordVPN or Surfshark. Both are highly rated, reliable, and secure. You can watch our videos where we reviewed them right here. They usually have a great sign-up deal for new customers, so you can save even more money while keeping yourself secure when you browse online. While you might have to pay a little extra for a VPN over a proxy, we do believe it's worth it. After all, would you rather get a free, cheap lock to secure your valuables, or pay a little extra for a sturdier, stronger lock that gives you a greater peace of mind? If you want to stay safe while browsing online, check out our links to NordVPN and Surfshark in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe for more tech content. See you next time.